I gotta preface this, these are my opinions, this is how I do things. Other people do other things, and that's great. Actually, I learn from other people also, always learning. Okay? If you have any questions on something that we're talking about, just raise your hand, all right? Or just say something, because it may be something that brings up another topic that's not in my notes, or somebody else may have that question too, no matter what it is, okay? Also, if you were in a situation, Pensick, whatever, where, hey, this happened, what could I have done better, or what would you have done, anything like that, and either if it's relevant to what we're talking about at that time, we'll talk about it, or we might talk about it at the end of the class. But we will go over it and give you options on different things you might have been able to do. Whether it's better, whether it's different, whatever, we'll figure out something. Okay? We're going to be going over topics such as vision in melee, situational awareness, where in a line that you'll line up, different offensive shots, different things you can do defensively, and communication, how to work with different people, such as spears, poles, shields, things like that. That's a lot of what we're going to be talking about. So we're going to cover a lot of ground. If I get going too fast, just ask me to slow down. Okay? I get excited about this. Okay. To start out, two of the biggest things that will really help you as a spear person in melee is your vision, situational awareness. Now, vision in melee is different from situational awareness. Situational awareness is knowing what's going on around you. What would help you with that is if you can see them. Okay? If you're in a line, how many people has this happened to? You're in a line. I'm fighting. Strong's on the other side. There's a line over there. Fighting here, or fighting here, or fighting here, and I'm really focused on them. All at once, bam! Right? Crossing shot hits you from over here, from over there, and you didn't even see where it came from. That means that you got focused on him, and you weren't seeing anything else. Okay? One way to fix that is widen out your vision. Easier said than done. So, the way, how this can help you is if I'm focused, I might be able to see this right here, right? But if I'm standing here and I open my vision, I can see here. There's Strong's hand. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I am wrong?
Dog's hand.
Dog's hand. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There's Strong. I'm looking at Strong, right? There's a foot right there.
You're in your
All right?
guard? Yeah.
So,
Outside is.
for me, it took me a while to figure out how to do that. All right? The way I started was I look ahead, straight ahead. All right? Don't move your eyes. And I'm at the breakfast table. Just starting to describe things that are out here and then looking to see if that's what it was. Okay? And then try to do that in melee while people are trying to hit you. It takes a while. But if somebody hits you, oh, dang it, I'm supposed to do this. All right? And so after a while, I figured out, here's something, here's an exercise that you can do. And we're going to split off and do this. So I'm looking at Strong. He's my partner. He's looking at me. He's looking at my eyes. Okay? If I move my eyes side to side, he's going to call me out. Okay? So I'm looking at him. Have you ever seen those pictures that you have to relax your eyes to see what's under them? That's exactly what you're doing here. You're relaxing your vision. So he's looking at me, and he's waiting to see if I point at something. Like everybody, put your hand up. Okay? So that's what I want to hit.
You didn't quite avoid my blade enough.
I was close. Wasn't quite there. Okay. So have people put your hands up, face the other way. So if I have to look at, if I'm, all right, I move my eyes. He's going to call me out. Okay. That's the exercise. Do it often enough, keep doing that, and eventually you'll get used to not focusing and seeing what's around. The trick is doing that when they're hitting back. Right? So, you're in a melee.
All right, 2 more and then I'm gonna.
Before you get into engagement, think about that, remember that, and start looking around. Okay, what can I see when I do this? Here, 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 bam! You see some movement, bam! A shield move, cracks open, bam! Try and hit it.
Yes.
Okay? And then afterwards, think about it. Okay, how did I do? Work on yourself, go back and do it again. Keep working on the exercise. Eventually, maybe you can even incorporate somebody just kind of waving the sword at you or something like that. Right now, I'd like to split off like 4 or 5 in a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go that way.
Can I offer a tip?
Yes.
A tip that to jumpstart this a little bit?
Yes, please.
Because I do it in regular fighting. Don't look them in the eye. Never look, no look eye. Don't look at their weapon. Find it, like, if there's a shield in front of you or like this, just look at that. Don't, and you're not studying it, you're just letting your eyes rest on it. And don't move your eyes. That's the trick to not looking side to side. Just have this thing in your vision, whether it's their shield, their chest, a point on them that doesn't move much. Right? Just pick a spot where your eyes rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then widen your perception.
Exactly. Yes. So 5 of you over here. Do the exercise. Rotate yourselves around. Pick one person that's hitting hands. And then one person that's opposite.
So you guys go off.
You need one more. Grab 6 so you have the center person and 2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. Let's go with 7. That way it's 2 groups.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
You guys are moving.
One of you want to come over here?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. I'm stepping out.
Your eyes are kind of looking down. Yeah. That's alright, it's a practice. The first time you did it, right? Alright, so now the whole.
So, I think for starters, we should do a semicircle and one person and then a shift. Okay.
Good.
You going first?
Sure. So I'm just stabbing people in the hand?
Yep.
Hit
Hitting the hand. Touching the hand.
hand.
Just touching the hand. You're not trying to hit. No hitting.
Move your eyes.
Move your whole head. I did.
Yeah, he's probably too far out of your vision for you to see.
There you go.
And you move
Your eyes. Look straight at your room, or your room's hand, don't look at anything else.
Move.
There you go. Alright, back one. There you go.
Move your eyes,
Next up.
move your eyes.
Okay.
There you go.
Good.
Shift.
I was blind, I got the ring. I knew I didn't have
Pick
to.
someone that's gonna be your person.
You're online.
So I looked away to see if my alignment was correct.
Yeah, I can't see over that far, that's kind of crazy.
And this will also show you what your range of vision is too. How far out your
Didn't actually move your eyes.
Move right there at the end, but
Yeah, I can't see over that far,
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
yeah,
shift in a little bit.
yeah.
There you go.
A little shift. A little shift. It's good though, because you're looking for the edges, right?
yeah.
And you can switch you can switch the pole arm or spear around in your hands, whatever's going to help you get your angle.
Looking for this thing coming at us.
See, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
From where you're standing, instead of coming in front, you want that from where you're at?
Once everybody goes through it once, we'll move on to the next thing.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, don't put it in front of your face either.
Yeah.
I saw your eye, you didn't look anywhere outside of this phone, but your eyes kept
Yeah.
He's got wandering, thinking eye. No, it's thinking eye, it's not focusing.
I know something. You were stronger in that direction.
You got it, you got it.
Oh, you did?
Targeting.
On the
I'm a
cover.
little too
You're
far.
targeting.
Well, it also messes with the depth perception.
Yeah, it really does.
If you don't hit the hand because you didn't go far enough, don't worry about that.
Okay.
I realized at the end too, I wasn't facing.
If you're going towards the hand and you
Yeah.
stop,
I was
You
facing.
started off
That's a good
facing
start.
here.
I was facing him and I was like, way back
You're
there.
spot on, all the
Switch
way
it
out on
around.
both sides, like
the opposite direction.
one there.
Now,
I don't know, my glasses don't go all the way
Right
around.
ahead. I can get you here
You're
without
close.
your helmet on.
it takes practice.
Right, but you get your
Get
helmet
your
on.
helmet on, and that's the next step test. Your helmet on narrows that so that I have to be here.
Move closer.
From out here. to
You have to.
my helmet.
But that
My
means
helmet's
that
different.
then your equipment is a limiter as opposed to your
Yeah.
skill set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause like I said, I can stand here and see like a hockey check, right?
yeah.
And see that, that's where I play.
Oh, so close.
And that's, oh yeah, I'm saying for us. We spent decades in the shield wall, learning how to look for that spear shot coming from over there, while still being able to open up to that guy in front of us. Because if you don't, one of them is gonna.
Yeah, you're never gonna get killed by the guy that's
My favorite thing is my target is the one.
Just left it.
My target, I set my target at my head, like, look at my target, right? And like, if I know I don't have to worry about anything down here, and then watch this whole line, right? Cause I can keep an eye on that target, right? And then wait, and then.
It's easy
So
to think.
that's my
You
target,
didn't-
that's my target. That's
You
not-
don't tip it off by looking over there.
Right, but see, you know, it's my target, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here,
Right.
No eyes.
usually my target's never the one in front of me. Clearly not the one in front of me, it's clearly the one in front of you.
There you go.
My problem is they never There's a product free losing.
He's mistaken for.
I have the flip
Oh.
piece, there's a flip thing.
Good. You guys see how this can help you
All I
out?
could see was that. I was like,
So this
is that his
is
hand or is
with
that
those,
on his arm? What is that?
Those shots that open up, like over here, somebody just moves their shield just a little bit. Well, if they moved it once, they're gonna move it again, right? You just stand there, you see it move once, you see it move again. You don't even have to look at it, you just throw the shot, right? Also, this exercise is good for shieldmen and polearms. The shieldmen, so they don't get hit by spears from the other side. Or, they can, if they see something happen on the other side that a spear could take advantage of, they can let them know. Like they can be targeting guys for the spears. I love it when shields will let me know what they see. Keep working on this. Do it over and over again, and it'll help out not only spreading your vision, but seeing targets in a wider area. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. Like I said, so this will help your situational awareness, which is knowing what's going on. Which is another thing. If there are troop movements, like maybe they're coming around your side or they're shifting, and you guys as a group need to do something, or you as a spearman, say you're right up in the line, right? You're doing things, and all once this side comes coming around, not yet. I still haven't tried it. I'm gonna kill you, I hope. But you're wrapping them this way, and then this side is almost is wrapping this way. If you don't move, you're gonna get stuck in a pile. So at that point, you need to say, I'm backing up, and you need to get clear, so you're not in that wrap up. And possibly you can help one side or the other stop that. Okay? But you need the situational awareness to be able to see it, and you need to be able to widen your vision to be able to see it, to get the situational awareness. Okay? All right. There's that. Communication is another part of the spearman's job. Or actually it's the whole unit, but the spearman really needs to communicate with people too. And we're gonna talk about that as we go along, different parts of communication. Right now, we're gonna talk about where to line up as a spear and why. Can I have a couple people with, grab couple shields? I'm just gonna go to a 6 foot for this.
Borrow one of your shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come right up here. Gonna face that direction. I have. There we go. There we go. Here's our line. So, different places you can line up is left, right, and center. Okay, pretty basic. If you're a left-handed back spear, more than likely you're going to be on the left-hand side. Right? So your defense is on the outside. Plus, shift out just a little strong. You don't want to be on the end, because it'd be easy for a shield or a group to come around and take you out. But if you're one person in, you've got a shield over here to protect you with that. And a lot from the left-hand end, you can work the center and the left end. If you're right-hand back, same thing. You don't want to be on the end. I'll preface that with sometimes you do want to be on the end, but not right at the beginning. If you want to end, at least one end, you can be throwing these shots, and as a right-hander, you're naturally going towards the center, right? In the center, you can be left or right, and you can even switch and affect that whole line. If I had a 9-foot spear, I could hit everybody in that line if I needed to. So here's where you saw me asking Strawn to move out, move left. That's communications. If I don't have, come back in, close it up. If I'm coming into the line during a fight, I'm going to say spear up, and I'm going to have my, not yet, wait until you can see my tip, right about here. Now you want to start shifting. I'm going to spear up. If I don't have enough room, I'll bump or bump. So let them know to move side to side, and I'll move wherever I need to be. Okay. If we're actively fighting, shift, there we go. Thank you. Or if I don't know who this is, I may say guy with the center of grip shield, or guy in the chainmail, just so he knows who I am. Or I might even put a hand on him, just so he knows I'm talking to him, and then bump, and coming in. Let's see, places. Okay, come on back. Right there.
A comment more. All of that advice is predicated on fighting with people who want you to succeed. Cinnabar gets deployed wherever the hell Cinnabar gets deployed. And spear people are not as cooperative as what you're describing. Sorry, shield people aren't as cooperative as what you're describing.
Correct. That is under the heading of fighting with people you don't know. So you saw me step up quite a ways in here, out here. I won't, if it's people that I don't know, there is no way I'm standing right here. Because I don't trust them to cover my angles. Or let me back in.
That's my problem, they don't let me back in.
If I don't know who I'm fighting with, I'm more than likely gonna be fighting from here, or here, or here.
Well, I'll tend, as a spear, as a shield, if I'm getting punched too often in the shoulder by the spear guy behind me, I'll start punching back.
Yes.
Okay, but if, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and if a spearman comes up to me, especially if they're the other way, I will, you saw me, I turn sideways just like this, so they can get right up to my shield, maximize their range, so that they can see, but their body's covered.
Now, if I see somebody doing this, they know what they're doing, all right? And I'm gonna be more
But I'm
confident.
depending a lot on this guy, because now I can't really cover my left. I mean, now I am working for that spear, and that's all.
I'll nestle in more.
And if I need to take an extra step out like this, I know that if something comes from over there, he just punches shield out.
I'm gonna try and keep my point out higher. I'll try and keep my point out so that I can still see over.
I love people that shield like that.
You're welcome.
Kellick does a really good job at it. Another thing that I know Kellick will do is he'll be up here like this. He'll put his sword up here
Yeah, right.
to help guard my head.
Yep. It's usually right here because I'm still worried about getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
So it's here.
So to answer to reply, I don't go nearly as far out as if I don't know them. Definitely. And even then, if I do know them and they're kind of new, I'll tell them, look for that guy, watch that guy, or watch that guy, so that they know that's who I expect them to keep me from getting killed by. Even then, sometimes they just stand there. But at least you're communicating with them
Yes.
and letting them know what they need to do. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, do you wanna mention the shield stuff on the end? Like when you're on a bridge or a gate?
Two more and I'll break.
Sometimes it is good to be on the end, and it's usually the bridge.
Well, no, so if you're here, like we were talking about before,
Mhm.
and if we're on a bridge, and this is the edge of the bridge, that's what we're talking about, right? It's okay to have your shield, it's preferable on the end, take a step forward, so you really take a step up, because it gives the spearman an extra 6 inches of range, right? So the people he's fighting against, he's got a better range, and he's still performing.
And how I can help with that, it comes to the defensive part, okay? He's up just a little bit,
So he's vulnerable.
he's vulnerable from this side,
Yes.
and I'm throwing here. My job is not only to kill people, block anything down that might kill him. Alright? Cooperation. If I keep him alive, he keeps me alive. Right?
But it lets your spears have extra range to make these more effective.
And you said that's at the end of a bridge?
Usually on a side.
Well, aside,
Yeah, where your side is protected, yes.
so I don't have to worry about people saying.
You can grab a couple of screws and we'll make it for you.
So I'm gonna actually.
Long ones?
Yeah, any of them, just any.
So, I'm not, I don't have to worry so much about the shot coming from way down
We're gonna talk about it. Since Rob brought it up.
here.
That's okay.
Yes,
There you go. Here's our bridge. Not very wide, but it'll do what we want. Out there. Okay. So, like Strong said, I can be here, and
And you don't have to,
on this narrow bridge, I'm probably not going to be right here. I'll probably be out here, and then we'll have a spear in the middle, and then a spear on the other side. Because this is probably about a 9-foot bridge. From here, the three of us can cover that whole bridge. And we still have protection in here. And then we probably still have pole arms. Or on a bridge, if we are farther forward, I like to be as a left-hand back. I'll have Strom closer to the hay bale, almost on it, and I'll be sideways, right up in his back, working from here.
Yeah.
Range is limited.
Range is limited. If I want more range, move him in about half a body, and I can step up here. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. There you go.
You're not actually left-handed, right?
This is how I fight. I'm not left-handed. You want to know why I'm left-handed fighting primarily with the spear?
Because that's how you're taught.
No,
Because everybody else is right.
partially correct. The other reason is, I usually have a dangle mace on, all right? And if I'm here, my dangle mace on the front hand doesn't swing around as much. The other reason is, we'll put a shield on that side. From here, what's the open side of the shield?
yeah.
There. For a left hand back. If I'm right hand back, it's harder to get that in unless I'm way over here. And another spear hit that left side of the shield. Boom, boom. And that's where you're working together. So, okay, I'm jumping a little bit. I'm gonna get back in here. So I see, come here. I see you throw a shot, all right, and it moves him around a little bit. And I see something that I can hit. I will lean back and say, hey, throw that again. And as soon as he's moving forward, I'm not gonna wait for him to hit. As soon as he moves forward, I'm throwing a shot. So what I know is gonna be open. If you wait until he hits, go ahead and throw the shot. He hits, now I'm gonna throw, and he has time to block it back. Okay? And a lot of times all you have to do is lean back and say, throw that again. Right? Communication with the other spears. The other spears can do that with you also. You may say hi, which means I'll throw low.
Okay. Hi. Yeah.
And then you're just working it. You're working it. And then I'm gonna let him direct high low. He may say low, which means he's gonna switch. High, low. Oh, and then we switch, and I might throw the other side off a little bit. Okay. I'm thinking. So, okay, bridges. Let's move forward a little bit more on the bridge. So what happens when the other side gets frustrated? Our spears are picking them apart. They're going to run in here, aren't they? All right. So, in Dark Moon at least, usually there's a pole harnessman hanging out right here in my hip pocket. Back up. If he's coming in, I'm going to pick up, rotate out, and a pole arm steps in and starts hammering. Okay? There are also times when you just can't get out. So as he's coming forward, I'll throw a shot down at the bottom of the shield, right into his knee. Push the shield into his knee, and if you hit it right, he'll fall over because he can't take a step. If you want, come over here. No, not you. We're gonna do that to you again. Everybody else, come over here to see this. All right, and you want to catch him, preferably when his front foot is up. Just plant it, and then it'll stop his motion, hopefully, if you get it right, and he'll tumble forward. And then anybody behind him is going to trip over him.
You get out.
12 guys right behind him,
Yeah.
pushing on him.
So,
Go, 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 go!
I'm a little guy, okay? So that's the thing that I go for. If I'm a bigger guy and I got some mass, I do it sometimes anyways, but if I've got some mass, I might catch him right under this boss. And if I have enough mass, I can just hold him there. And hopefully my spears on the other sides are getting him in the side. Sometimes they just put on a push that's gonna get through. I pull out, I let him through, and I'll sit right back in behind him. Okay? If he's coming alone, he's got other problems. You're sharing the love with the guys behind you. But if it is just one guy coming through and he's coming right at me, just let him through, step right back in.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a big thing is to send a spear clear, right?
Yep.
So put your spears out. Is they're gonna send somebody one direction or the other, like just clear out your spears across, right? And it's just one guy to get the spears to go over.
If a guy does that and he's coming through, wide vision, right? You see it's coming. He's coming across. Okay. Because people over there, once he's going across, they're watching him. So if you just clear and come back behind him and throw a shot, you might catch somebody. Yeah.
He's in their way too, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing to look for is this pocket right here. Right here.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yep.
Because instead of hitting right square in the shield, you hit him here, especially over the a hero with a small center grip. Get that lead edge there. And if even if he blocks it, it skips off and it hits him right in that pocket, he'll stop.
If I am the spear just outside of the charge, if there's a column charge coming through, I won't even worry about the first guy. I'm taking crossing shots into the second and third guys. Part of it is because that front guy, he is so focused, he's not going to feel stuff. All right, but that second and third guy, they'll feel. Especially because you're probably hitting them, over here in the arms, maybe in the soft part bits here, soft bits on this side.
You've got your hand up here, blocking your head for that
Yeah.
charge.
See
You
that?
want the third and fourth rib and the armpit.
See how that's open? Let's see. Stepping out, stepping in. Okay. In a bridge, especially the resurrection, everybody's rotating around, right? You're coming up either to the center or the side or whatever, and you're coming up. You can be a traffic cop as a spear. Okay? So if there's a shield guy right here, hey, I want in too. This is my buddy. I want to be behind him. I'm back here. I'm grabbing him by the shoulder. Hey, guy, come on back. Step back. Let him have some room. But that's my guy. Step back. But that's my guy. Bam! Hit him with your mace. You're out. No, you can be a traffic cop if, say you only have like a spear over here and a spear over here. You need one in the middle. Whoever's next up on spear, come on up spear. Say I don't have one. I can go up here to the guy that's in the middle. Say, hey, we're going to pull you out in just a second. Be ready? I'm going to get my spear up here. He's going to ease his spear in up on here. Spear coming up. Come on out. Okay?
And when you go out, shield guys, don't go out here. Go
Beyond elbow zone.
Especially fencers, like if I broke somebody's elbow because they were hiding right behind me in the spear melee at Excellence. They were like right behind me and I backed up because I was trying to avoid a shot and they tumbled over and fell and broke their elbow.
They broke their
They
arm,
broke their elbow, falling
Wow.
down.
like their actual, like
Talk tomorrow.
anatomical elbow.
Yep. In fences.
Okay, so spears. As he's coming out, you're coming in, your head's coming in low. You're coming in. As he's coming out, the side of this guy is going to be
wide open.
wide open, right? So my job, part of the reason I'm coming in with my spear down, as somebody's maybe a spear or something tries to hit him, boom, I've got it blocked. Okay? If I come in like this, I may or may not. Like I might catch on something, or I prefer to come in low. It also, the other side doesn't necessarily see it coming in as easy. Boom, and I'm in, and I'll throw right back at him, whoever threw this guy. Keeping you alive.
Thank you.
Just keep you alive, you keep me alive. Help everybody, keep everybody on your line alive, and you can still keep people. Now, I'm going to say this. If I'm throwing a shot, and Dog does something to keep me alive, but it messes up my shot, I had this guy dead to rights. Bam! But somebody was throwing, maybe I'm over here like this, but somebody over here was going to kill me, and he jostles my spear so I miss my kill shot. Don't be mad. You're still alive. You can go back out there and kill him later. Say thank you. Thank you. We
Just doing my job.
we are doing all the killing. I am not. After a battle, I haven't had this in a long time, but I have been asked, well, how many people did you get? I don't know. I was too busy killing folks to count. But the reason, and I would tell everybody this, the reason I can do my job, the reason I am good at this, is because I have support. The shields support me. The polearms support me. I support them. It's a team effort. Yes, I could go out there and get a lot of kills. I can get more if I'm working as a team. Okay?
Godspeed, fellas.
Any questions on bridge battles? Anything else?
I want to point out a little, just like a general principle that you were touching on there. Hold it out like a spear.
There we go.
This
We
is
got
a
an
general
angle
thing
spear
where
over here.
when you're spear dueling, right, notice that his hand pushing up is strong because his hand is completely cupped around it. The weak spot is here. So blocking up is better. If you're just dueling with spears, if you can keep your spear underneath your opponent's spear, you can lift him up easier than he can push you down.
You can, from here, look at where his thumb is.
Right, that's the
See
weak.
if he's
that's
got a
the-
closed hand, or does he have an open hand? Right?
It doesn't matter. That is still the weakest part. That break, that opening.
I would like to add, if you're gonna block up, block strong.
Yes.
Because, because, come on up here. If I only block this much, yeah, if I only block that much, where's his tip go?
Yeah.
In somebody's face. But if I block strong, get it way up in the air, then he's not hitting anything.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just parry,
Yeah.
right? It's that. And you just twist. Try and hold on. Compared to which way is stronger.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Into my hand and my strength.
Just a general principle.
Okay. Let me check my notes here. Yep. See what I forgot and we moved on from. Okay. So we're lined up. We're in a field battle. We no longer have a bridge here.
Oh no. Let's get rid of the bridge, that's like.
We got to cross the bridge. Now we're in the field across the bridge.
Oh, yay!
Should we go over there?
Okay, we are not yet.
Change my mood.
Get off the bridge.
We are not yet engaged with the other side. Okay? We got our line. We got our shield wall.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're still in here.
My parents told me to leave, sorry.
Oh! Move forward a
We're in
little
the
bit
field,
here.
I said get off the bridge.
Move forward a little bit.
Get the pit.
Okay. So, as we are motivating to cross the field, all right, you can either be, give me some room. Thank you. You can either be here in the line, you can be about midway, about halfway, 3/4 of the way up your spear, or you can be all the way back here. There's a place for all three. As you're moving forward, I prefer to be about 3/4 of the way up my spear. And here's why. If I'm here and we're moving forward and another line comes on, sometimes they will just charge right into you, okay? So if I'm here and they charge right in, guess what they're hitting? Me, all right? And if they get close enough, come on up here, right here, and I start backing out, they can still reach me with a sword by reaching through. And if they die and they kill us as a sword and shield, and they kill one of our spears, they won, or at least they got the better. So the other thing is, if I'm here, I might see something really juicy over here to throw at, right? And if they charge in, my spear goes like this.
Now we are.
Now we are having problems. I am totally trapped. I can't go anywhere. If I'm here, okay, and we move up, I can take some shots. I can shift and take some shots like this, and still get out of spear or out of sword range. Okay. If they stop and don't charge us, right? Now I can move up and start taking my shots from up in the line. It gives me a little bit of cushion so I don't get killed immediately. And I can see what's going on and step up if I need to, and then start taking charge with the spear. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. If you're back here, sometimes that's where you want to be. If our front line is moving in a good clip, this is probably the best place to be at, because they're probably going to run into somebody. And then once they run into somebody, hey Bjarki, you ready to get run into? So once they clash, I can see the people, see this? They're pushing him up, right? Or if he gets covered real well, and I see somebody over here get pushed up, I can take a half a step over here and go through this channel, or over here to do this channel. You have much more leeway to use your vision and see what the optimal place for you is. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And all of these are good for rapier spear too. I've used it.
Also being back there, we are usually looking at who we're gonna fight. In the opposing line. You can see if there are any flanking units coming.
And people are afraid of spears.
Yep.
They stop.
Yeah, weird.
As a shield guy in a field, I prefer you to be there with the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're up, if I feel like, yeah, we need to change direction, he just gets in the way, right? But if he's back and we change direction, and we gotta go left, no, he can step back and let us go left, and then find the new spot.
Yep, yep.
Just as a shield guy, that's
Yep.
my preference.
So, we're fighting, we're in a line engagement. Maybe I decide, hey, I wanna be over in this spot, all right? And I'm here, I'm gonna say, and they're open a little bit, I'm gonna say, I'm shifting left. And they're gonna know that I'm gonna go over here, they're gonna come together, and they're gonna open then as Strom moves right, he's opening the spot that I want. Yes?
Would you say that's like pretty consistent language with most spear people, that they'll say I'm shifting left?
Some won't even say anything.
Okay.
That is probably, if they don't say something like that, they're probably not saying anything.
I'd be a little concerned as a shield guy if all I heard was shifting left.
Yeah, cause
I-
but
Yeah.
no, if that's why, cause that's how I picture it, is like I'm supposed to slide like this, and I would not picture going up and over, like that's not how that would sound to me.
So-
I was wondering if that's how most people say it, so I can like put it in my head.
It's so
And it would be
very-
different coming from a shield. or
That
from a
really
spear.
isn't a standardized language
No.
for the
Okay.
spears. It's what I tell people to do.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna show you what happens after I say that, not just the shifting part. Part of it is, I'm here, I'm gonna keep I have a 9-foot spear, so it's out here a little bit. I'm gonna keep my tip up and over Strom's head like this. So as he's moving over, I'm covering his head. And I'm coming down here. See that? Now, another thing that happens, if Strom had a sword, he might, and I should say this is what happens in darkness, okay? I'm coming up, I'm coming over, and he will dip, he's covering his head.
I'll drop my sword so you know.
No, go back up. I want you to be like that. You're kind of like this, right? So I'm coming up, dip your tip, just dip the tip of your sword. See that? He's getting out of my way, and he's back up. And he's covered, I'm covering him, and he gives me enough room that I can bring this back down sooner than.
The difference between what you're hearing and what Pellinor said is verb versus gerund. Shifting left, I'm shifting.
Yeah.
I am shifting to the left.
I would-
Shift left is all of you move to the left.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. I never really thought to put it that way, but you're.
But I was thinking about it and I was like, I wouldn't say shift left if I was shifting left. I would say shifting left because that's me. If I'm saying shift left, I expect everybody to go.
That's a little bit of parsing to do in that, in the fight. Cause I don't know if the unit is shifting left, he's shifting left.
But if I want the unit to shift left in Cinnabar, I'd say Cinnabar shift left.
Yeah.
If I'm standing between you and Strom and go, dog Strom, I'm shifting left.
Yeah.
You're shifting
My
left.
communication is usually, hey, I gotta leave this spot, I'm going over to your other side, or hey, I'm going to your left.
Sometimes
side, or-
I will say that.
Yeah, I talk about that more than the shift left, is, hey, I didn't move over one spot to your left, I didn't move over one spot to your right, you know, like,
But then they know.
everybody can hear me when I'm in their ear, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a spears talking like that.
No, I don't. I definitely haven't either.
Yeah. Like
And
I-
that's where the situational awareness as a shieldman comes in.
Right.
You just notice, oh, that's spear left, I need to close up this hole.
Mhm.
I really like to keep my tip out here so they know where I am.
Yeah,
See that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you notice as a shieldman, oh, that tip disappeared.
And
you
there,
close up that space where it was.
and there again is the defense. You're defending your buddy as things are shifting around.
So when is it right to be in front of the line, Pellinor?
What's that?
When's it right to be in front of the line, Pellinor?
Up here?
Yes.
Like right up here? Like
Yes,
this?
when is that when you should be in front of the line, Pellinor?
When you have a bunch of heroes. I will go up here. If we have to make a retreat, I will stay, I'll let them go back and I will stay right here and do this. maybe take a shot or two, and then once they are back, I'll move back into the line. I mean, a lot of times you see like 3 or 4 spears come up, especially if their line is back and don't have any spears, or maybe only have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
If you can get more spears on them, you can really decimate. Yeah. That is another time when you move up. Darkman, the group I fight with, we all move up instead of just the spears.
Yeah. Let's take that round.
Take that ground. If they're going to let you have it, unless you are too close to the end of the bridge. All right. If you're towards the end of the bridge, where they can cap it off and start throwing shots at you from the land on the side,
We'll stay back here.
we'll stay back there. We don't want that. They can come out to us. But yeah, there are times when you can go out, when you want to be out there. Heroes, they like to go out there like that. I tend not to unless I know who's out there. If I've got, yeah. And then we work together. There again, working together. Block down, right? I'm blocking, I'm throwing, look at that, there we go. On the other side, over there. I'm gonna throw this in next. What if you're a lone spear and you're fighting more than one? That sucks, doesn't it? It does. One thing you can do, you're just working it, working it, working it, working it. If you can get them, if they're close to each other, go closer together. All right, if I can catch this, hold still. If I can catch this one and rotate over, see that? Bam.
Yeah.
Now it's a one-on-one. If I'm right-handed, I try and go this way. But you have to work it until you can get that spot, and then boom, and hit it. But if it's 3, you're doing a lot of this. Moving around, you hope the shields help you out. Try and catch it. If somebody just stands there, maybe you can get these 2 going at the same time, and then get the 3rd one. But you gotta, it's a lot of movement. Basically at that point, you're hoping they don't know what they're doing. And just block a lot. And wait for, and try and get an opening. Especially when 2 of them are back, and maybe the other one isn't doing anything. No, I mean, when I say back, I mean here. If you can catch them moving, they already threw a shot, and they're blocking, and they're going back at the same time, you might be able to get a shot, as long as the 3rd guy isn't really looking real close. That 3-on-1 is tough. It can be done.
Not for long.
Not for long. No.
Shield up, shield up, shield up.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I'm like, I'm here, but I'm way back here, and I can't get up there.
Yeah. If you're in an open field and you're the only one left, the best thing you can do is just keep them occupied and stay just out of range. Back them up. Maybe I know some guys over here, so they're looking at me. I'm coming back into your line, and now you guys can kill them. All right.
Or a couple of lone shieldmen can just come screaming out of the left
I mean, if
field.
they'll follow you, let them follow you. Take them away from the battle.
Yeah.
In a resurrection battle, I know everybody's gone. I know they're coming back. So I will keep their attention and back up. They're still looking at me. I'm going right through my line, and they're still trying to kill me. And here's my buddy.
Yeah.
Where did you guys come from?
Didn't notice me, did you?
Oh.
Spear and armor. Fight spear and armor. All right. Any questions on any of this? Comments?
Greg was pointing out the feet entanglement with the spear earlier. If you're trying to get away.
Okay.
If Strom's charging me, instead of trying to hit him,
Oh, yeah. It's really.
Now I will note. Let me make a comment on this. Okay.
Very frustrating to see.
Let me make a comment on this. You notice that Greg went straight in, right? He didn't put it there, right? He put the tip here, went straight up, or even just this far, what guy is gonna straddle a pole and come running right up on it? And get himself, alright? So you can go from here, disengage, and if he stops, you can bring him back up and try and hit him. Or you can disengage and then get back with your buddies. What you don't do at all, and it has been done, is this, throw it in all the way in here and go this way.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
It's been done.
you go that way, at least you're safe.
Well, even this way. It's not worth it to hurt somebody.
I see.
Yeah, you totally
Yeah.
I meant more,
Oh, no.
if Strom is already on it, rotating this way to get
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the
Oh, no.
shot, not drag.
No, that's good.
Body.
Yeah, my body, not the spear.
Yeah.
No,
Although-
the spear's in the knee.
Although if you rotate like this, it's harder to get the spear.
Sure, but you're moving away from the weapon.
That's true.
And
Is that-
Although if you have a backup weapon, you can do this and go here and bam.
I don't know if it's expressly in the rules anymore, but tripping used to be expressly illegal.
That's
Yeah.
not tripping.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
If you're doing this.
twist it, if you walk away
Yeah.
with it.
If you're twisting.
If you're
Yes,
twisting,
yes.
if you're twisting,
Not,
yeah,
but-
yeah. Yeah, plus that would be easy to hurt somebody's knees, ankles.
Well, and they're gonna likely to fall headlong, even if you don't hurt their leg.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean,
That's, yeah, do this, let them come up on it. Don't twist, don't shove it in there. Yes, I'm wearing a cup, but I'd rather not get hit.
Well, it kind of moves the cup out of the way, but we're not talking about.
Did that. Okay. We're in a line. Let's get our line back together. We're gonna talk about what shots you can throw, different ones. Of course, you got your straight shots, right? Shift right just a little bit, thank you. You got your straight on shots. Those are probably not the shots you're gonna try for kills. You're gonna use crossing shots. So I'm gonna try and hit Yarky, or even Gregoire. You know, I'm looking for those side shots. I'm looking for those. The person across from me, I'm gonna let these guys block them. I'm gonna go for those crossing shots. Now,
So, as a shield guy, like step out of,
go ahead.
if I see that this is whatever, and spear guys, especially new spear guys, get focused on the guy in front of them. Right? So as a shield guy, you can help your spear guy. Spear guy, occasionally listen to your shield guy. So if Pelly is my spear guy, and he is focused on killing the Archie, right, I'm gonna go, kill the spear on the right, and I'm gonna step here. So he can throw that shot and kill Jeroen, who's looking at ball.
Yeah.
Right? So take the shot. He's safe, but I've stepped a little forward. I gotta come back after he's thrown that shot. But you can help your spears if you notice they get super focused. But you gotta help them. You can't just go, stop focusing on Bjarki, ready, kill Jeroen, and you take the shot, and if I don't protect him, Bjarki's gonna kill him. And now you lose a spear, and that's very sad.
That's because you're seeing what they're targeting, like
Right.
you see them throw multiple shots and you're like, okay, that one, like, that's why you're saying that they're focused on that.
And it's a Pellinor's thing on communication, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm Pelly in that situation and I wanna take a far wide shot, I can talk to the guy next to me, hey, I got this guy over here in the green over there, I'm gonna take a really wide shot, I need you to cover me for just a second, hey! And then you can communicate that, or somebody will do that in your ears, hey, I'm gonna go really far out, I need you to cover me for just a second, hey, go far right, I'm gonna hit the guy in the shiny scales, alright, go on! You know, and they can help cover you while you're doing it.
Usually you want to say in less words.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk, but I'm
Yeah.
talking, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna get this guy in the shiny scales, right? I'm gonna go
Okay.
far right, I'm gonna go far right,
Right.
ready, set, go, ah!
Right, because if she shoots at me, I'm not protecting him.
So,
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Especially if you're
Um,
like a little
so-
online shot.
If, you may have noticed that most of my shots that I've been throwing are just straight line, right? Usually when you throw in a straight line, if you're throwing like any of them, if you just throw a straight shot, and maybe your hand might roll like this, it might roll and just go off the chest, alright? So what you wanna do is, you're throwing a straight shot, roll your hand in just a little bit. Alright, so instead of, your tip's gonna go where your hand goes. So instead of doing this and going off to the side, it's gonna go straight. See that? Rolling your wrist, just to make it go straight. Go straight with your feet.
For me, that also helps block, because I can drop it and run back and use this to block as somebody's pole arm or something is coming in or something. You can't, it's harder to do like this, because of your elbows out.
Alright, now, remember I said the spear will go where your hand points, right? Maybe, one up here. Carla, sorry. I'm terrible with names. So, here's Carla. He's not even looking at me. He's looking over there somewhere, right? And I'm looking here. I can see him. I've been practicing, right? I'm looking at the archy, but I can see him. He's wide open. So I'm throwing like this, and I start going forward as if I'm going after the archy. And then I turn my hand like this. Watch this.
The way he just told you not to.
Just the way I But I'm doing it on purpose this time. You see that? Of course, I'm super vulnerable. I'm super vulnerable. Or I might do it from back here, and if we have closer lines. See how that, it'll go right around the corner. I might aim here, go straight, rotate my wrist, and drop it right behind the shield.
And he can tell me, if he feels like he's got nothing to worry about over here, he can tell me, take a half step forward.
Yep.
Right?
Half step forward. Boom.
And I'm going right back.
Right? And I kept my body back here. But my leg went forward, so I can stop myself, but I'm still balanced. Okay?
That allowed him to get his shoulders further forward.
Yep.
To get that extra range.
Well, I'm gonna jump around again. I'm gonna talk about balance real quick. Okay? When I'm throwing shots, primarily, when I'm throwing a shot, I don't want my upper body to get past my knee. Because if I'm past my knee, I'm not balanced. I can get shoved over, right? Or somebody could hit me. If I'm balanced, like right here, and this will really frustrate people. From here, I can throw a shot here, and if Barky throws something at me, I can still move. Okay? Or down. Or maybe I come back up just by pushing on my front foot. That's if you don't get beyond your knee, your upper body beyond your knee. If you get beyond that, like I said, I can't really do a whole lot from here. My whole idea is to be able to move my body so it's not wherever they're throwing by the time it gets to me. Feet. See where my foot is? So we had this issue one time in practice. A guy my size could throw a spear shot farther than a guy taller than you. Okay? And here we finally figured out why. The tall guy had his foot like this.
Oh.
Right? So he could only throw here. He needed to move his toe forward so he could lean forward more. Look at that. See that? Versus that. That's about a foot difference.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, ideally, you have both feet pointed forward. So you can do most of what you do. Okay? I know I will be about here most of the time. Or some people will just have their back foot sideways. I like to be about here.
That's just a basic fighter stance. We talked about this frequently. Everybody who's been training here, it's the difference between this and this, right? Spencer stance allows you to move backwards and forwards. You can move laterally, right? If you're here, or if you're here, you can move laterally, but you can't shift your range. So you're always looking for a compromise. And your feet are always going to be at about 45 degrees. It's the same thing. If you get too far over, you can't engage your calf muscle. Right? And that's what gives you that spring forward. is that.
And just like that, there are places where you wanna be like this. Like if you're in a crunch or something, that's about all that you can do just to get up in the line. Or there are places where you wanna be right out here like this. Here, I can rotate from here to there, but my body is wide open. I have to be really confident in my defense.
And you can't lunge forward.
And you can't lunge forward. For me, a lot of times, I'm not lunging forward, I'm actually moving like this. And blocking. I move forward and block, and then attack there. I really like the mid stance, like this Grace was showing, because it gives you a lot more versatility. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of goofy foot. So instead of this.
Yep.
So
I should do this.
I'm in the mid stance and I can't hit strong. But if I do this, the same mid stance,
All day long.
I can shoot past strong.
Mhm.
And my body is still presenting a small front, and it's also backwards to what people are expecting. So normally,
You might not know.
right hip back, right hand back, and they think, oh, he's right-handed.
So,
If I do this, I'm switching the signal. My right hand's back, but my left hip is back. What does that mean? It means that I've got an extra foot of reach.
The only con of that is that it presents that pocket I was talking about.
It does.
More than-
It does, and it works better in spear dueling
Yeah.
than melee.
Okay, so another shot you can use is a double pump. If I could shield on that side. Either one of it. So, when you're fighting spear, oh here, look at the pointy thing. I don't like that. So, I'm gonna throw it in his face. He's gonna, a lot of times they'll bring their shield up like that. See, they covered up their eyes. So I'll go one and wait for him to come down. Bam. It's boom. I don't even come all the way back. I'll go over here and do this. So
Because it's just a touch.
it's just a touch. I'm getting his attention. Come back a little bit, and boom, right on over. What you might have to do is when you're coming forward again. One, bring your hand up. So instead of rising into it, they'll expect only your spear to be at a certain spot. But if you bring your hand up, you're going up and over and down into it. Okay. So another thing that I'll do, we got a second line over there, right? We got commanders. If it's just shield people over here, or maybe a pole arm, I will take my spear and I will throw a shot right over his shoulder. Not expecting to hit anybody. I just want to see what he's going to do. If he doesn't move, that tells me that all he wants to do is stay alive. So now, when a commander goes around across behind him, right? Boom! Right? So look for those shots too. If there's spears, a lot of times, if that's one where you test it out once, you kind of keep it in your back pocket. If you're working with spears and stuff, you kind of have to keep your vision. See who's moving in the backfield or what's happening. Because you might get one of those guys. Come on up here.
Wait, am I one of those guys?
No, I am one of those guys. Usually, you're there, you're covering, you're blocking for your buddies, you're doing all that stuff, and I'm in backfield and I'm getting bored. Hey, I wonder what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Bam! Right? You've seen those? Seen people like that? Those are the guys that you're shooting for over top of the shield man's shield and shoulder.
So the guy comes up and says, hey, get ready for a column chart. Bam, hit it. Please hit it.
Yep.
Can I offer another
Yes, please.
little trick? Especially with a full-length spear, this works better.
What's everybody afraid of with a spear? When you're fighting a spear, what are you most worried about?
Face thrust.
Face thrust. Which is why I love hitting people in the leg. Because nobody pays attention to their right.
Here's the thing, especially with this long spear, so I gotta show you, and I'm, like I said, I'm firing at these levels, right? But if I've got the range to keep my point there and keep doing this, I can just, don't come back here and try for the face. Just go right, tip right at the shield and just pop it over.
This is just a touch anywhere.
It's just a touch, you don't have to hit it with any force. So I'll hit something I want down here. And then
Shields will slowly start.
yeah.
Rising face shot.
Yep.
And if you miss that, you're doing this, right? Boom, boom. You bring it up, and all this, brings the shield up, drop it down, right into that hip pocket. Depending on what shield he has, like something like a shield like this, I might try for that hip pocket. Bam, bam. I miss it. It comes back down. I'm not doing the double pump, but I go like this, just real quick, and get that leg or get that hip pocket. Yeah.
The best way to ruin a column charge is to put somebody on their knees at the front of the column.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rising face shot. If you have room, here again we're throwing straight shots. Sometimes you can throw the shot and bring your hand out from the body to steer it around the shield. But that's if you have room. If you've got shields beside you, you're probably not going to do it, because to do it right, you'd have to get in front of them. If you're on an end, or if you're in an open field where you're in an open order, you can do that. It's a way to get around your shield. Just like I told you, you can get up and over the shield, right? You can go around. Or if you get in here, and then around that way.
Or if you can get him to do that same thing again and get the shield right next to him.
Yeah.
Instead of doing this, you can do it the other way too. Right? Get right around the shield.
That's where I was getting it. The guy next to me has moved his shield to where I expect it to be, and I didn't know.
Pole arms. If you've got a buddy that's got a pole arm beside you, right? Here's my buddy. Work with them. They get right up beside me. If they can knock spears down and frustrate spears, come on. You're up in front of me. You're right here, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're right here. See, he can be knocking spears down, and I'm gonna keep doing stuff, but I don't have to worry as much. And if he knocks him down, there, boom. As soon as I see him making that chop, boom. But you have to look out for those little ones. Yeah. Something to remember. You throw a shot, all right, and then a shot comes in, you can do that. You can knock it to the side. As long as you don't hit the tip, you can knock it to the side.
You can grab it.
You can even grab it. So I can throw a shot here. If you can get behind their head, and you're bigger than they are, you can just pull right out. Believe me, it's happened to me.
Yeah.
If that happens, just let your spear go.
Yep.
Just let it go.
Oh yeah, because all the time she's fighting with for her own spear, another spear's gonna kill her.
Yeah. Yes.
Is there a time limit on how long you can do that, or is?
No.
I can just grab it. You're
Yeah.
done with me.
Yeah.
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 Oh wow.
Okay. Your time limit is how long you're alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Now,
Big shield. You're killing me.
strong.
Until they let
Strong.
go.
I mean, technically, at some point when you're wrestling over a weapon, it's considered grappling and you have to stop.
Okay.
But
And you have to.
the marshals aren't gonna call that appendix, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
So now, if strong has a spear, or if strong,
But you have to be wearing a full gauntlet to grab it.
if strong has a spear, and I am foolish enough to grab his, guess what's gonna happen? Look at me.
Unless you're Pellinor and you step right behind Dog when you grab Strong's spear and you use Dog as an anchor. Dog loves that.
No.
Loves it.
No.
Not even a little
small enough and he's big enough, there is no anchor that's gonna hold me. I am probably gonna fold over. Just let the spear go, let him have it back.
Let them yank real hard and let go.
If they're nice, they'll kick it back at you.
Yeah. Or they'll ask, if the resurrection, they might ask you to go resurrect and they'll give it back to you. Something like that.
Back in olden times, just to kind of.
Go ahead.
Lore, right? They had to write a rule that you couldn't go out onto the battlefield without a weapon.
Yep.
Because guys would just go out with bombs and stand in line and wait for the spear to come through and grab it. And just take them away. So you can't go out unarmed.
And technically, if somebody pulls the spear out of your hand and you don't have a backup weapon, you are dead.
Yeah, you have to retire. You're unarmed.
So like all spear people have a backup weapon of some kind.
Not all of them.
No.
Actually, most of them don't.
They probably should.
Yes, they should.
Except that,
So
if you take my spear away, you can't hit me either. If I've got a backup weapon, you absolutely can. So I would just assume like, oh, it's yours, bye, see ya.
Give the shield some love.
Now, if he grabs my spear and he's the only one over there, I'll let him.
Yeah,
I'll just speed up and hit him.
Yeah.
With my backup weapon.
Because then you'll take him with you when you die. Because that's what's about.
But that's worth it.
It is. Yeah, it's something.
It's something.
Dying defensively.
Is the benefit
Dying defensively.
of
Well,
letting
die
your
offensively.
spear go when you don't have a weapon just not distracting your teammates? Is it better to bow out before you can cause a ruckus?
Sometimes
That's a judgment.
self-preservation.
Oh, just real bodily
Yeah,
function.
yeah.
Now, I don't know what the fencing rule is for Denver Spear. I don't
can't.
think it's at all, so just, there's a clarification point, I'm pretty sure.
There's things we can't do, we can stab you in the feet. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's great. I love doing that. So, along that line, spearmen, if you get legged, I'm a small guy. I've had several times, no, you guys get out. I'm a little guy. But I've had several times where people on the other side, they just look over top of me. They forget I'm there. So I'm just here going bam, 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 bam. And these guys behind, if they're not up here with me, their poles and spears might be hovered over top of me, keeping me alive. Because I'm killing folks, right? Just because I'm on my knees doesn't mean I can't kill people.
And just because he's on his knees doesn't mean he's late.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a guy out west.
Is that a argument though?
Yeah, question.
Oh, just wondering if I could point out a
Sure.
trick from, 30 years ago or so.
Sure.
So, everybody, hold everybody down. All right, rise if you are able.
Nice.
And suddenly,
If my legs don't work.
There are times when if we're on a bridge and there's a bunch of tall guys right here, tall shields, I'll get down on my knees and I'll throw. Well, I have thrown in between legs before to get kills, but usually in between them, because if I'm down here, right?
You're in the curve of that shield.
I'm in the curve of the shield, of both of these shields, and now I'm at a point where if Gregoire's back behind me with a spear, he's taller, and he can be thrown over the top.
Do high-lows.
Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Now, the other thing that the guy behind me can do is if I'm down here leg, usually it's a shield that's leg that I'll do this with. And maybe I'm down an arm, right? Set your spear on my shoulder. I've got a shield.
Oh, now you're a little tripod.
I'm a little tripod.
Yeah.
We're a turret,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I can move a little bit here if I need to. Yeah. Don't be afraid to let a spear shield use your shoulder as a rest or something, because they can just work right off of it, especially if they're armed. It gives them some elevation that maybe they didn't have before. Another thing, if you're armed and you're still up, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try and lift it up and do this. You can get elevation with a kick. They don't expect it at all.
Something else they want to say?
I used this in a bridge while I was at the Hadrian's Wall thing. I was down in the Army. I did this too.
Yeah. It's so slow, it's annoying.
And they don't, it's like, nobody's looking up there, they're all looking down here where all the spears are. So it just floats in, bang, and a little extension at the end.
I did that in Valdez once. The guy was like, I can't believe you hit me with that. I watched you come the whole time. He's like, he's not gonna hit me. Oh. Right in the face.
And I just to tell the whole story, it was hilarious, because I got like 6 people, I was down, my left arm was there. So I got like 6 people with that across this hay bale bridge, Hadrian's Wall. And I got like 6 people, and then the King of the West, Stephen Beltrix, and like 3 of his big squires, all bigger than Strong, every single one of them, bust through a gap in the wall. And I had just, see, I hit somebody, get out of the line of all the spear back, get it back up on my hip, and start looking for another, someone who was paying attention. So I had just finished hauling it back, and they burst through the line, and I'm standing there like this. And they're about as far as Zimmerman is from me. And Stephen goes, you know, we're still alive. Yes, Your Majesty. And he shrugs and he ran off and went, whew.
I've got a pole arm beside me. Somebody asked, when's it appropriate to go forward? We talked about that earlier. Here's another one. So our line is going on. I'm really confident in my defense. Maybe they're a little bit farther away. You're going to stay right there. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And then just jump back and see who comes forward with me. And at that point, here's the pole arm.
Yeah.
Saying hello. That's another reason to go forward. But you have to be careful with that. Make sure you're looking around, using your awareness to make sure you're not going to get hit, or maybe make sure you're confident that you can block things. Get their attention, and then come on back and try and lure them in for your buddies to kill. That's another reason why I might be able to go forward. In an open field. All right, I'm gonna pick Strong for this one because we've done this before. In an open field, I'm the spear. Maybe he's not as experienced as Strong. I just called you old. I'm gonna be right behind him like this. Well, let's say I'm a right-hander, whatever, either one. And I'm gonna say, go forward, move forward, move forward. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go right. Let's go right. Right? I'm gonna tell him where to go. He's my shield. I'm fighting spear and shield at this point. And I can be throwing shots here. I can shift over here. Bam, bam, bam. Now they start looking at me, like what we said earlier. He's killing them. Maybe we get down to one guy, and Strong's still with me. Strong's still with me. Maybe we get one peeled out. Get him. And he goes, get him and come. What I really mean when I say get him is go kill him real quick and come back to me. Now, if you work with somebody on that, they'll know to kill him real quick and come back. But I might have to say, get him, come back quick. Go kill him, or go kill the person, come back to me, and we will keep on going.
So, as the shield guy, when the spear guy goes, go kill him, you also want to, sometimes it's not that easy. So you want to give your spear guy the opportunity to help you. So, say the rune is the one I'm getting. So I've got to go get the rune, but I'm going to get her over here.
Turner.
Right? So.
Or I might go this way, come left hand back. I'll be over here and say,
in which case I'm going to, right.
See? Now, you'll notice that we're not right beside each other.
Right.
Okay? We're at about a 45-degree angle. Something like that. So that if the opponent shifts this way, I might shift back a little bit. If I miss, I might shift back a little bit so they'll come after me. Strong will move in closer and just work that 45 until one of us has a good shot.
That's like an open field type situation.
That is an open. That is exactly.
Space, nobody else
Did I not say that before?
Yeah, you might have.
You did. That is an open field thing.
Okay.
It's not a bridge, and that is going to be when you have somebody singled out, because you want to kill them and get back as soon as possible with the rest of the group.
So shield guy, you can use your spears. So if Harlock's the guy that's got a long weapon, right? I wanna hide my spear, okay? So I'm hiding my spear.
Right.
I'm coming, yeah, to turn him. And if he looks at that spear,
Yeah,
as soon as he looks at the spear, I kill him.
yeah.
If he doesn't, if he's constantly looking at me, I just need to turn him just a little bit.
And my whole job is to keep him between me and him.
That's
All
true.
I'm trying to do is keep them stacked up so that I only need to worry about him.
And that's true if you fight a spear, a pole, or
Two shields.
Two shields, whatever.
Oh! Let him go.
How much time do we have?
We're usually out by 9.
Okay.
We're usually armoring down around.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's
you want
fine.
to stop there?
If you got 15 more
At this
minutes.
point, we're gonna unarmor, so there's no more practice is gonna happen.
Okay,
So you can finish.
okay, I'm gonna show you one more thing,
Yes.
and that is when we have a line, all right? Not your line, over here. All right, maybe there's a shield on the end, here shield, here Tarlock, right here. I'm working this end, right? And now we've got His Grace, who I'm assuming likes to run corners.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna run a flank for me, all right?
This
And
way?
that way.
Oh.
You're one of our guys.
Oh, all right.
So we got a guy from our backfield. I know he's gonna run a flank. So somebody on that side has to look at him and figure out what they're gonna do. So if I know we are running a flank as a spear, I'm watching, guy down there turns, I'm throwing at him.
Cause my job is to deal
Right.
with this flanker.
And if I can reach him and kill him, my flanker can still keep on going. And now you've gotta look at him. Bam! So as a spear on one end or the other, if you know that you have flankers going around, watch where they're going. Watch their end, because you may have an opportunity to take some people's out.
It's why when we practice, I always talk about pushing the corners.
Okay. That'll be my
My
last.
job really isn't, with my tactic, personally, isn't really to run around and charge into those guys. No, it's actually to just walk over here and go, hey, what's up? What's up? If I can get her, if I can stay in this kind of a range, and get her to just turn towards me, that's it, I've done my job. Now I know. Later for you.
90% of what I do is you.
Yeah, I have a psychological weapon, that's really my
Walk
best.
around and scare people.
Questions?
You can actually kill it.
I hope I helped.
Thank you.
When you were teaming with the shield man, you're like, don't kill him. I say, fire and forget, like, fire off and want them to come back, right? How do you distinguish that from he wants you to come with and team? Is there, would you?
Let's go kill him, or you go kill him and come back.
Yeah, kill him,
Let's go.
kill him and come back. Okay,
Let's
good.
go.
Let's
go!
Let's versus.
Let's go versus you go and come
Right,
back.
right.
Okay. I'll be able to use
There
that.
again, wording, like what Greg Mark pointed out, just listen to the wording.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your best bet.
And,
Enough words without too many.
and develop a language with the people you work with. So that you know,
Listen,
this is what we're gonna use to indicate what it is.
That would depend also then on what you're trying to accomplish too, right? So you might not want to chase that guy. You might want to just be like, see you later, buddy. I'm going over here. Like,
Right.
Or at least
come
tell him,
get me
at
now.
least tell him, no, I can't,
Yeah,
I'm doing this.
yeah.
Okay, that's it. About the only thing I didn't get into is backup weapons. Maybe we'll do that another time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for all the questions, all the comments, extra comments, that was great, I love that. Excellent.
This might be the case I've ever gotten done with practice.
I would go out with spears.